senior officers from civil department, military and police, head of the department, elders, my dear Ponyak brothers and sisters. Before we go into the significance of the Lao-ong or festival, let me just very quickly say as to how the concept of Lao-ong festival is worked out this time. Well, over the years, the Lao-ong festival was celebrated in a very huge scale, organized by the Ponyak Union, by the Ponyak Women Organization, by the Ponyak Students Union. We also had a stake to enter into the world record last year. Well, this time it is slightly different. The theme of this year's celebration is maximum participation, minimum expenditure. In fact, Lao-ong marks the culmination of the entire activities that had been carried out right after the Yanlem celebration. Lao-ong is also known as the Boss Harvest Festival or the annual harvest festival, during which the offerings are being made unto the divine spirit by expressing our indebtedness over a bountiful blessings that is being bestowed upon. Lao-ong is being celebrated to mark its abundant harvest and thanksgiving. Lao-ong is being preceded by performing various rituals adherence to certain strict norms, code and beliefs. As a gesture of expressing the affection and sorrow, bountifulness in harvest is also being shared with the soul of those members of the family that had expired during the same harvesting year. Harvested crops, grains are being laid along the path leading to the field. Consumption of such offered grains by any creature symbolizes the acceptance by the spirit of the loved ones. Otherwise, it is conceived that their souls are still dropping in gloom. Once the entire process of the harvest is completed, the head of the family lights a huge bonfire adjacent to the hearth for performing its final ritual. If such rituals happen to be divinely ordained, then the smoke is raised straight up into the sky. Though such phenomenon, the living, the dead, and the divine ghosts are duly informed or unaware. Interestingly, in anticipation for a bountiful blessing during the following harvest, the spirits of good fortune are also invoked, often with a hope to inculcate into a manifold harvest. Later in the village, grain offering is also laid before the Shongchong, which is the main pillar of the house, to mark the oath of in-depth devotion and thankfulness. The entire community silently waits for the loud drumming sound and the trumpeting echo of the blowing horns to start off the Lao-ong merriment. Such declaratory sounds are also believed to unite the wanderer's soul back into the real form or state. This festival is also celebrated with immense joy of liberation. It also unites the spirits, the minds, and every family members with utmost affection and social integrity. Merriment through feasting happens to be a regular phenomenon during the space of time. Social, cultural, and traditional ethics are uncompromisingly adhered to the well-established norms of the community, while harmonizing our traditional and cultural ethics in accordance with the biblical context. Lao-ong can be disciplined into a mood of thanksgiving to our Almighty for His unfailing grace in placing our souls in all walks of our lives. Let us celebrate Lao-ong as a gesture of an acknowledgement and thanksgiving. Too short.